Hi everyone, welcome back to Previously on the Internet with
I'm Artavia.
and I'm Faith. A lot has happened this past couple weeks, so we're gonna try and cover as much as we can. But first, how has your weeks been?
It's been fine. I feel like busy. And start off, excuse my voice. I did lose my voice. I went to the Doja Cat concert in Vegas on Friday. And it was fun. I'm sorry. Like, I know Doja Cat has some controversies going on right now, but, we already have the tickets back in summer, so what we're going to do. But yeah, so we went to the concert. It was fun. She is a performer. Like, she really began it. But it was so fun. There's one thing that I noticed that, like, she did not do during her concert. You know when you usually go to a concert and, like, the artist talks?
Mm-hmm.
No, she said a couple, like, I love yous, thank yous for coming. You know, those type of typical things.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there was never, ever, like, a spot where she was, like, talking and, like, telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I'm kind of glad she didn't. She really got to the chase. Just because I feel like if she... I mean, I've never been to a Doja Cat concert or, like, so I don't know how she runs things. But I feel like if she said something... it would bring her more controversy.
Yeah.
I just feel like it. Like, I don't know what she would say or whatever, but I knew her mouth would get her in trouble. Mm-hmm. So kind of glad she's not saying anything. She's just performing. But it was really fun. We did show up late, like not to like Doja's set, but we missed the opening act because like the traffic was crazy in Vegas. Like I thought, I mean, obviously LA's traffic is bad. But it's like we weren't that far from the venue, and it took about like 25 minutes to get there.
Okay.
And it was like a less than like a 3-mile drive. And I just thought that was crazy. It was like, but the way Vegas people drive, like, oh my God, we almost like died in those Ubers. I'm sorry. They were just stepping on the brakes, cutting cars off. And I said, can't do this. But it was like busy in Vegas because obviously I think the Raiders were playing at home. So people flew in for that, even though it wasn't on that day. But then Katy Perry's last concert at her residency was also happening. And then I know Adele is obviously happening. I don't think on that day, though. But I know Katy Perry for sure. Because Meghan and Harry were there. There's a lot of celebrities there at Katy Perry's little... Yeah, I know. There was a lot of celebrities there at like Katy Perry's.
Meghan and Harry. I'm thinking Meghan Trainor and Harry Styles.
No, the...
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Oh my God.
No. No, Meghan and Harry. The Royals. But yeah, so I mean it was fun. And then yeah, it was just fun. Like I enjoyed her songs. I'm not gonna lie, being a Black person going into a concert of an artist who says like the N-word a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you always prepare yourself because obviously non-Black people are gonna say it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, especially because she was performing the Ain't S-H-I-T song. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh man, you know how many times she says the N-word in there? So they're gonna say it. But anyways, man, so the song came on. I'm like preparing because like obviously there's quite a lot of Black people there. But there's obviously the non-Black people. And I'm like around them and I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for this. Like, just because in my head, I like want to say something to them. I don't play that. But the way it was silent on the N-word sections, besides like a couple of like, but it was just not that many people were saying that. And I said, wow, because if we were in Los Angeles, that N-word would be the loud, like the N-word would be the loudest part of the song. I'm sorry. I just know it. But anyways, so I was just like really shocked. And then I'm like, it just brings your vibe of like a little bit more because, you know, they're not like, you know, people who shouldn't be saying it isn't saying it. Anyways, but it was fun. We had fun. Of course, we missed Dochi. So, yeah, I didn't get to see her set. But yeah. How was your week?
I haven't really been doing anything other than work, but this week on Thursday, I'm finally going to Disneyland.
Oh, wow.
I have a Disneyland pass, but I haven't, but it's like the cheap one, so you're only able to go during the weekdays.
Oh.
And I work during the weekdays now, so I haven't been able to go since I haven't gone since maybe May.
Oh, wow.
So I finally took a day off to where I'm going to be able to go, and hopefully the Christmas stuff is up. It's literally the day before their Christmas starts. So hopefully most of it is up already because I like going there during Christmas. But then later that night, I'm going to go see Kirk Franklin down the street. Such a random day. Because he's gonna be in Anaheim, so might as well hit 2 attractions in the same day. But that's the only fun thing I had going on. I was gonna go see the Jonas Brothers on the 29th because they were gonna be in Anaheim, but when it was like getting close to the date, I was like, do I want to go see them again or do I want money? I was like, I kind of want the money because I need to buy Christmas presents. So I sold the ticket. But I don't know. I didn't really feel bad about it. But yeah, that's what I have going on. But I guess we should get into the
Sorry, Kirk Franklin. That's funny. Like that's just random. Just after Disneyland.
I know. I was like, if I'm gonna take the day off, I might as well make the most of it.
Let me tell you about Disneyland because I remember we went and okay, so I've never seen what their Halloween decorations look like. Never been during any holiday season, and you know, it wasn't that much. Sorry.
Their Halloween?
Like, there's not, like, a lot of, I don't know. I just felt like there was a lot more decorations, but maybe that's the Christmas one. But for Halloween, I feel like there wasn't that much. It was still, like, the park, and then, of course, they changed that one ride to, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yes.
But I'm saying, like, decoration outside, I don't remember seeing that much.
Yeah, I think mostly the decoration is just like the big pumpkin and then like all the like the little signs and banners with like little fall leaves and stuff. But yeah, I guess it's not as much as Christmas.
Yeah, because I never went during Christmas either. But it's just, yeah, I was like underwhelmed because I swear in so many pictures you see a lot of decorations. But I mean, I don't know. Oh my God. And also, sorry, I am like, my throat kind of hurts. But like, so if you hear me cough in the background, I apologize. Okay,
we could get into topics.
Yeah.
I could go first, and I feel like, I feel like this might be a topic. Well, I don't know. But on Halloween, Sabrina came out with her video.
Oh man, that was my topic. Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously not as big of a Sabrina fan as you, but I see her stuff always come up on the timeline. That video is so good.
I know it is. I was like, the budget is up on that one.
The quality, the color. Oh my God. Like, I feel like it's like a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, for someone like a smaller artist like Sabrina, to have like come out with that good of quality of video, like why aren't bigger artists coming out with that quality of videos? Yeah. But the whole vibe, the whole aesthetic was just, I loved it.
I know. I watched it. Of course, I when it got released. And then, because I love Feather. Feather is my second favorite song on that album. And see, I just picked the hits. I know which ones are going to be the hits. But that one, like, yeah, the music video is so good. I was like, get these men. Honestly, I just really love how, what was it? Because it's like, the cat calling, that woman face, the unsolicited pervy pictures that get taken of us, or like the touches that men do every single time. Like, you don't need to touch me. Anyways, when she was on that, I said, oh, she's gonna, this music video is going down in history. But yeah, it was really good. Have you seen like all the stuff about that?
What stuff?
About the church.
Oh yeah.
Because I guess like, so in the music video, she's filming outside and inside of a church, and I guess it's a Catholic church. Anyways, I'm not a religious person, so I don't really know what is what in churches. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know. But I guess she was like standing on like a little platform thing that's sacred in the church. I don't know.
The altar.
The altar?
Yeah.
So she's standing over there, and then they have some props and stuff and whatever. I mean, I do like, so I guess like some Catholics got a hold of it on Twitter, and then now they're like, oh, why would like the bishop allow this? Like, you know, all this stuff. Da-da-da. Anyways, well, the parish, or is that, I don't know what the parish is. Okay, sorry. But anyway, okay, this is not my religion, okay? I'm Christian Baptist. But, who was it? Yeah, so, whatever, they were like, oh, the parish didn't properly approve it, or like felt like they were deceived of what the music video was.
Oh.
I don't even know. But so they got like mad, and then like, oh, the other bishop or whatever is looking into it, and then the guy I know the guy released a statement. He did. Because now he's like not whatever position he is in the church for that church anymore. Yeah. And it's like, again, I can't tell religious people how to feel about this. I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong. Like, like, it would be different if she was like twerking. If she was like doing sexual acts in the church, but like literally she's just walking and just like that. The most like what is when she's like going down, because she does like go down, but like
I've only seen I haven't seen the full music video. I've only seen clips.
Well, anyways, but in like the clip, I don't know, it just it doesn't, I don't know, it's not provocative. It's not none of that. Like, I don't think so. And she was only in there like literally like 20 seconds of the music video is filmed in there. I just don't get it. But so anyways, it's all this stuff, and then now they're like, oh, she's being sued by the church. But I have not seen anyone say she's sued outside of like fans and whatever. But there's viral tweets. They're like pop stars getting sued by the church. Pop stars are back again or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. So there's just like this whole controversy that's going on. But yeah, they're just saying like, what they're saying about the music video, like, it's not the serious. I think it's because like the men are dying in there. So that's probably like what triggered them. But like, or not them, but like the whole thing of actually looking into the music video and like, hey, this was not approved. I don't really know. But like, yeah, so anyways, it's just this whole thing. It's like a little funny. But so I guess like some Catholics are mad, and they're like, oh, the thing needs to be, I don't know the word, so I'm not gonna say it, but like something. Don't know. But it just needs to be like blessed, I think. And like remove the sins away from whatever happened in the music video. I don't know. But that's what's going on. Yeah, so it's like, I don't think she's getting sued, but the tweets are very funny about her getting sued by the church, because she's already been sued before by her own label.
Dang.
Or somebody.
The other thing that was really funny was that Mazzy pop star, the tweet she quoted, that was so funny.
She's like, effing finally.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I knew she had to see, when she quoted, because like obviously I was like looking at her Twitter, and then when we saw that tweet, that was funny. I'm like, because I know she has to see like all those hate tweets against, because like from our old podcast we talked about Maisie Popstar, and their obsession with hating on Sabrina. But what was it? I forgot what this was leading to. But I know she's seen all those hate tweets, so just because her fandom doesn't shut up about Maisie Popstar.
I haven't seen that girl's tweets after she got quoted, but I already know she's probably backpedaling everything. She probably saying, I never hated Sabrina.
Oh my God.
I never said anything bad.
I know, like one of her responses, when they're like, wait, I thought you hated her, like whatever. And she's like, oh no, we worked it out in the DMs. Like, that's what Maisie Popstar replied. And I'm like, and there's people who's actually believing that. And I'm like, be serious. But yeah, I know. And I think there's like someone, because it's only that Maisie Popstar has like sons. There's other people that like follow what Maisie Popstar does. And it's like one of like her, like, or his, I don't know what they are, but their close mutual or whatever is also a hater. And I'm like, okay, you're not gonna pop off like Maisie, like chill. And so, I don't know. There's just all those things. But yeah, that was funny. And I'm like, okay, now don't ever mention her again. Let them be like bitter on their end. But yeah, so that was like a crazy week. But yeah, it's a good music video. So if you have not seen it, go watch Feather by Sabrina Carpenter on YouTube.
Should I move on to another topic? Unexpectedly, R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe he died. If you don't know, he died in his jacuzzi. Mm-hmm. He drowned he had like went into cardiac arrest in his jacuzzi, and then I guess passed out or something, I don't know, but then drowned. Yeah. Because of that. But that's so sad. Yeah. And he was only like 54.
Mm-hmm. Pretty young.
Yeah.
It's like ew. Oh my God, that just made my voice worse. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, when that like came out, and I was like it was just so random. Like it was like I just refreshed my timeline, and then it's like R.I.P. Matthew, and I was like, whoa. I didn't watch Friends, so I didn't really know. I only know him really from 17 Again.
I know when like the news broke, whatever. Mm-hmm. I just had the urge to like I was like, I have to watch Friends now. I have to watch 17 Again now. Yeah. I haven't watched either, but I need to go back to my favorite Friends seasons. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
I can't watch stuff with people that I know who had passed away. Like, because then it just makes you sad. And it's just like, wow, they're like really not here no more. That's like, I cannot watch a Corey Monteith. I cannot watch anything with him in it. Because it's like, I think I watched like Monte Carlo. This was like after obviously he died. And oh my God, the way I started crying. I can't say Glee because I didn't watch Glee, but if my sisters were watching Glee, like rewatching, and it's like if I saw, then it's like I don't know why I cry. I have no emotional connection to these people whatsoever, but I cry, just because it's like, oh, it's like sad, like this person's gone.
Yeah,
crazy.
And then now that I mentioned 17 Again, I literally just saw this tweet before we started recording. But I guess there's a new movie coming out with the guy from The Bear. Some random guy, and then Zac Efron. But there was like a random guy in the middle of this. But I guess they're on. they're like
his name?
I don't know.
Harris or something Harris or whatever. Poor guy.
I have no clue. I've never seen them before in my life. But they did a photo shoot for Entertainment Magazine. Mm-hmm. And someone's like, again, like pop stars are back. Someone said Zac Efron on the cover of a magazine in 2023. We're so back. And then like, okay, so let me get back. Let me just like dive into this. But yeah, like we said, like pop stars, whatever, we're back. Mm-hmm. And then Zac Efron on the cover of a magazine in 2023. Mm-hmm. And then Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson, both like starring in their own movies right now, and then a Hunger Games movie coming out right now at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like, nostalgia is coming back. Mm-hmm. Our childhood is coming back. But anyways.
Wait, stick on the line of Hunger Games. Are you...
Yes, I'm gonna see it. Oh. I have no plans right now to see it, but I heard some chatter. Yeah. And by chatter, I mean I've seen one person say that someone said it's like as good as or better than the Hunger Games movies. Oh yeah, the writer, the author in the book said it reminds her of Catching Fire, which is the best Hunger Games movie. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited to see it.
See, I have no intentions.
Which is ridiculous.
What, me?
Yeah. Oh. I can't believe you've never seen the movies.
I mean, I've seen the first one.
Okay.
But...
Got 3 more to watch.
I'm okay. I'm not into, like, fantasy type movies. Is it fantasy? Fantasy drama? Wouldn't that be fantasy? Probably not. I don't know. Really? I mean, well, no, I like, because I watched Divergent. Well, not the very last one, but...
It's basically the same thing as Divergent.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay. But at least I had Theo James to look at. And then I watched Maze Runner, but at least I had Dylan O'Brien to look at.
What about, what's his name? Liam Hemsworth.
I don't think he's cute.
Ugh, you're weird.
I mean, okay, because he was cute until his behavior and his character in real life. It just does not sit with me. And I don't want to put, like, you know. But, I mean, I know that's not none of my business. It's just me. But, I mean, Josh Hutcherson was cute. I did have a crush on Josh Hutcherson, like, when we were little. But still, it just wasn't good enough. But then I think I had, like, a vendetta out for Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know why.
I think
like
everybody did back then.
Yeah, like, but, like, I think it was just, like, something that, like, annoyed me. But if you ask me now, I'll be like, I don't have no beef, one-sided beef with her. But, like, back then, I did. For no apparent reason. When I did, I don't think I watched anything with her in it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move on to I'm just going to go through all my topics. And then if you have any...
Oh, wait, hold on. I felt like I had... Hunger Games was one of my topics. So there's something that I wanted to say. But, like... I know I was going to be like, oh, are you watching that? Oh, the red carpet looks. I did see that.
Oh, I've seen some.
I didn't see all of them. Obviously, I've seen Rachel. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Zegler?
I think so. I don't really know. But, and then Hunter Schafer. I did see that. They looked phenomenal.
Rachel's dress was very interesting.
Because it wasn't...
it was like...
But it was an ode to the character's Katniss's outfit.
Really?
Yeah. The one that turns into a fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if it was, but somebody made the comparison and stuff, so I just assumed.
But the way it cut out was super interesting. Oh. Like the top. And then someone said Hunter Schafer looks like the music video to somebody I used to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. But I just had a question because I was like, man, movies that like were from a while ago. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but you know, it's been more than 3 years. But movies like that, like, what would you be excited about seeing to be remade? Not remade, but made into like, it became another book series that became into a movie.
From a book series?
I mean, I guess.
Or just any movie in general?
Any like trilogies that you know of.
Well, Divergent. Because they never finished the books.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous. I mean, that's the only book series.
Wait, they never finished filming the books?
Mm-mm. They're supposed to do 4. There's 4 books, but they only made 3 movies.
Oh yeah, that's right. But wasn't that one just supposed to be the end of it all? I didn't watch the 3rd movie.
I mean, I recently watched the 3rd movie because I'd never seen it before. Mm-hmm. But the thing about Divergent, the first movie was so good. And the books are so good too. But the second movie, they basically followed the plot line of the books. But at the end, they switched it. Like, they changed things to where it changed the whole plot of, like, the next movie. And then the 3rd movie, some things were the same, but most of it was like changed, and it just kind of sucked.
Oh, got it.
But I think because they changed it.
Sorry, wait, never mind. I think I did see the third movie. Sorry, I was trying to think.
Oh, I think because they changed the plot things. Maybe not that many people saw it, so that's why they didn't continue on with the last one. But I feel like if they had that much hype for the first and second one, just finish it out. Yeah. I think they had plans to finish it too, but they never did. I don't know.
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would see another, if they continue on, I would see another Twilight type film.
That was a long pause. Yeah, I think so. I wonder what it would be.
I mean, obviously give me new people. But like I don't want to be no, not that couple. Not Renesmee and Jacob.
Oh, I was just gonna say Renesmee's point of view now that she's older.
Oh no, because then Jacob's gonna be in it.
Oh.
So that's why I was like, I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to know about no grown men imprinting on a baby and them ending up together. Absolutely not. Just give me like some new people. Like you can keep the parents in, and then like the parents in, like they just took in more vampires, and then have some of them, come in and out or whatever. Or honestly, if it stays with Alice, I'll be fine with that too. I liked Alice. I remember that. But I feel like I would watch something. But then also, I am a sucker for like, even though I didn't really like Twilight, but that last one, like I said, I did really like that last one. But I'm a sucker for like, whatever genre is like young adult movies type things.
Yeah.
So I'll eat it up every time. Depending. Never mind. No, I wouldn't. Because I won't watch Hunger Games. The new one.
Yeah, there's no like popular books anymore. At least like series. Like for us I feel like we just had it back to back. Like Harry Potter, Twilight, Hunger Games, Divergent, and then sort of Maze Runner.
Yeah. But then also just other genre books too. Where I feel like a lot of people would read like multiple, like there's different versions. I feel like we had a lot of those books. But now it's like, I mean, the only books that I hear about is like those steamy books.
What's that?
Like the sexual books.
Oh.
So like something like, obviously not Colleen Hoover, but something like that. But someone who actually writes a full series. Like that's the only one I really hear. Colleen Hoover, you need to make some more movies with your books. That's all I know.
The Colleen Hoover, It Ends With Us, the movie.
Oh yeah.
Blake Lively plays the main girl, which I don't think is a good choice. And then the Justin Baldoni guy, I didn't care that he was writing the movie, but then they made him the main guy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And like I forget if he was asking like main guy ideas or like the production or whatever. But even if they weren't asking, everybody was giving them like who they wanted to be the main guy. And I read like certain, I don't know, articles and like who could be whatever. And everybody wanted Theo James to be the main guy. Oh. And I felt like he kind of even alluded to like the possibility of him being the main guy. But we get him as the main guy. God. But it'll be interesting to see how that movie comes out.
Did they already finish filming?
I don't think so, because I recently saw paparazzi like photos of Blake filming.
Oh, like.
So I don't think they're finished.
Oh, okay. But.
And I have no clue when it's gonna come out. Ugh, that would have been so good.
I like that, man.
I hope he's filming something. Oh, obviously he's not filming anything right now, unless it's in London. But he needs to be cast in more stuff, because I just need to continue seeing his face. But Okay, moving on to my next topic. Obviously, in 1989, Taylor's version came out, and everyone was super hyped about this one because this is like her best performing album ever, and it's like mostly everyone's favorite album she made that's going to have a Taylor's version. But so yeah, the From the Vault tracks came out, and obviously this album this is Harry Styles' album, so the Vault tracks, everyone's interested. And I honestly know nothing about their relationship of them in the past. I just know that they dated, but she's kind of spilling the beans.
What she saying?
Like, she even, cause you know that photo of her in the boat.
Oh yeah.
She's like, there's a line. She said like blue dress on a boat. Like, so she's obviously referencing that photo and like that date.
But so mad.
But yeah, like the Vault songs are so good. But yeah, but she's like saying, she kind of went in on him on the last song, where she's like, I don't know who he dated after her. But she's saying, like, his new girl is her clone. He looks in every model's bed for something greater. What else does she say? Oh, basically saying that, like, I guess 2 songs allude to, like, he didn't necessarily, like, he didn't put in as much as the relationship as she did. I don't know, things like that. But I guess it didn't end well, but obviously she's over it since they're sort of friends again. But yeah, it was interesting listening to those songs because I didn't really have any idea about those two, but those Vault songs are really good. Yeah,
like, I mean, I seen someone tweet about the you look in every model, whatever. Anyways, I don't know if that's a new song or old song. Like, I didn't listen to Taylor Swift, so I didn't know. But, and then I like went to the comments, or like the replies, and I know people were like, oh, did he even date anyone that looks like her or whatever? And so anyway, so people put like the people's names. I mean, everybody that he mostly dated has been skinny, tall, white cisgender women, and blonde on top of that. There's obviously some non-blonde ones, but it was like some blondes. So yeah, but somebody took one girl specifically, and like they don't look alike, but like they have the same like blue eye, blonde, skinny.
Oh yeah, tall. She said if she has blue eyes, I will surmise that she'll probably date her. A line in the song basically saying if she has blue eyes, then I'm gonna assume that you're gonna date her.
Oh. I'm about to run through his relationship history. Hold on.
Oh, and she also said that she had the decency to keep her nights out of sight. Basically, I don't know what he did after this relationship, but basically saying that like he went out and like, I don't know, had his little fun in the spotlight, and I guess she had the decency to not do it in the spotlight. I don't know. But that was another line in the song.
Wait, I wonder if that's when that picture came out, cause there's I think this was after his relationship with Taylor, and then there was a photo of him. Like Harry had a distinct outfit, like style, so we knew what hit, like, and plus he has all those like tattoos, but there was like some like whatever girl on top of him, and they were like making out, and they were like in a closet, like not in a closet, but they were like.
I think I've seen this photo. They're like he was on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that was like not too long after him and Taylor, because he was always in New York. Like he was just always in New York. So then, he was in New York with Taylor a lot, and then he stayed in New York, and then he like got some of his friends, which like he might have thought he had some friends, but those people were not friends. They were big mouths. Like that, they're not friends. But one of them leaked that photo. Like they always had like different. Anyways, yeah, I remember him some stuff, and he was in like his like little Playboy frat boy type era during this time, and sorry when it was like, oh, he didn't put too much into the relationship. Well, yeah, I like, I went to go look up how old they were. This man was 18, 19.
Really?
Yeah, when they were dating, and she was like 24.
Really? Mm-hmm. She's that much older?
I guess so. I don't know. I didn't. But because they dated in 2012, going into 2013, I believe, because it was I remember it was New Year's. I remember New Year's because everybody was like about their kiss. One Direction fans are hilarious. But I remember they did it on a New Year end, and I know it wasn't 2013 or 2014. I know for sure it wasn't. And in 2011, he was too baby. He was like 17 in 2011. So I knew it wasn't that. So she dated this, her grown age dating. Whoa, hold on. Her grown age dating an 18-year-old. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So how do you expect an 18, 19-year-old playboy at that? Like, people can say what they want about him, but Harry was a garden tool back then, okay? He was getting women, girls, left and right. There is all this stuff that is said about them and who they have messed around with, and they were just an open book, okay? If they had a blank page, you were definitely going to be on that book. It's, whatever. It was just a lot. But, so that's like not surprising at all. Mm-hmm. And then he cares about what is said about him. He's an Aquarius. But he cares about what people say about him. And it's like, and a lot of them did not like Taylor. A lot of his fans don't like Taylor. So you can just imagine. That's why, wasn't that relationship like 4 months long?
I don't know.
I don't know if it was exactly 4 months, but it was a very short relationship. It wasn't no crazy, but it happened where all the holidays were, so I feel like it seemed long, but it wasn't. It wasn't that long.
Oh, now that you mentioned that, I guess the song, one of her songs, she says, the slut song, she goes, if they call me a slut, I guess it's worth it for once. And like her only crime was that everybody wanted you or something like that. Basically saying, I guess because nobody liked her. All his fans didn't like her. And like the only crime she did was date him, and that's why I didn't like her. But I forget what else she said. But yeah, she spilled a lot of beans in her tracks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she was not liked because every girl wanted Harry Styles. Everybody. I remember there was I'm not gonna act like, because I wasn't a fan of Taylor Swift either. And so I would giggle at some tweets, but now looking at it, like, but some people did make like some nasty like jokes. I remember about Taylor, and I'm like, oh, all right, y'all are just like pushing the line a little bit, but yeah. And then I remember after they broke up and she went on tour, and she dressed in that one outfit that looked like Louis' outfit, where it was like red pants, striped shirt.
The striped shirt.
And then she talks in like a British accent, whatever. Oh man, that set the fandom on.
Oh god.
Oh, they were coming for her even more, and especially after all the makeup and stuff. But I remember the day on the boat. Man, Twitter was funny that day. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Taylor, but yeah, Twitter was absolutely hilarious that day. Well, in the One Direction fandom, like, I mean, that's like a sad way to leave a relationship. But now that I'm like older and I'm thinking about it, he was 18, 19. Like, there's no way you were getting a serious relationship, especially when you were hitting mid-20s. Like, no, y'all. That wasn't going to work out anyways.
She also mentioned the boat on the song. It's like, basically saying, like, now that we don't talk, it's like starts off with, like, first, she's sad that they don't talk anymore. She doesn't know what he's doing. But then it's like, now that we don't talk, I don't have to be on boats with you anymore or something like that.
Yeah. I just know. I just need a detail of what that relationship looked like because I just, like, don't see that. A lot of people thought it was for PR anyways. Nobody thought it was genuine. But, yeah, I'm just curious, like, what was that? Just, what was it like? And they're both, like, so private about that. And then I know Harry's not going to say anything. And obviously Taylor's not going to say anything outside of her music. But I do need to know what went down on the boat. I need a transcript, word for word. Like, how... Because I remember the pictures of him versus her that day. Besides, like, her... Did you ever see the pictures of him? Mm-mm. He's, like, over there chilling in a jacuzzi, having fun with two older couples. And they're just like...
Who was in the boat?
She was.
No, like, who were the people with them?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't...
Was it, like, guys?
No. No, it was, like, two older couples. I don't know if they were on a boat, but I know they were in a jacuzzi. And so it was just like, and that's why people was like, oh, because everybody knew they went on this little boat vacation thing together. So everybody already knew. And then, because, you usually see pictures of them. And, but then you saw Harry chilling with older couple or whatever. I don't know how many men there were, either 2 or 3. And then 1 woman or 2 women. I don't really know. But again, they're older. Yeah, he like, I don't know. And he was just having a blast. And people was like, where's Taylor? Like, did Taylor take the photo? Like, whatever. And then next, we saw the picture of her on the boat. And then we were like, wait, if he's having fun over here and you're over here mad on the boat, what happened? And that's how we knew, like, they definitely had to break up. Because how did you leave the vacation early? He stayed. He said, I'm staying. I'm having fun. You can go home, though. So I remember that was what that was like. And then now I'm thinking about it. Was it after Taylor where he, like, there's, like, rumors of him, like, breaking up a marriage? He ended up dating, like, some older woman or, like, messing with some older woman. And, like, obviously it fits, like, Taylor's looks, too. I don't know. But either way, that was just a very crazy time. But Taylor, I forgot. I wanted to say something. Yeah, but One Direction fans were super, like, was really mean to Taylor. I'm not gonna lie. Really. Like, so that's not surprising that she would talk about that. And so that means obviously she saw, like, some of those things. But I know it lives in the back of her mind because I always think about it. But somebody saw them walking down. So obviously this is, like, fresh of their relationship. They're walking down, and of course One Direction is a big name. Taylor's a big name, so, and someone wanted the picture with Harry. Now when One Direction or anyone goes to New York, they get mobbed. But One Direction was mobbed almost every time they were in New York. It's like, it's annoying. But Taylor and Harry were together, and these girls, there's videos of this. And they're like, oh, can we take a picture? Yada, yada. But they only meant Harry. They did not mean Taylor. And you would think, like, they really want pictures with Taylor because I think Taylor is more of a no name than One Direction at the time. And, I mean, obviously now. But, yada, yada. They only wanted pictures of Harry, and they made it known. And so in the videos, they're like, only focusing on Harry and, like, shooing her off. No one's asking Taylor for a picture. And then one girl finally comes. I'm like, oh, can I get a picture? Like, I don't know if I'm getting that word for, like, exactly moment, but I remember them leaving her out in the video. Dang. So that could also be what she's writing about. They, like, did not care. They were just like, here, you can be the one to take the picture, but I don't want you in the picture. Yeah, they were downright nasty. Yikes. But yeah, sorry. I had to bring that up.
Okay, but that's everything, I guess, from the 1989 Taylor's version that I wanted to talk about.
Her cardigan is cute. That sweater. Oh,
yeah. I was debating on getting it, but I didn't. But I really am, like, kicking myself in the butt. Is that the same? Kicking myself in the butt?
Yeah, probably.
for never getting the original cardigan.
Is it that white one with the red stars?
No, that's the red version. But the original card, it's like, I don't know if it's black or like navy blue, but it's like navy blue or black detailing. Like it's white or cream, but it had like black accents. But it was so cute, and like the rest of them don't really live up to the first one. But I doubt she's ever gonna sell those again.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Have you been seeing the Keith Lee stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. I stopped seeing his videos on my For You page or my TikTok for a while, but ever since he went to Atlanta, it started rising up again. But I guess he's on like some tour of America right now with his family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's going from city to city, trying out their food, getting recommendations from like locals or like business owners asking him to come to whatever place. So I guess Atlanta has some crazy rules for their restaurants, which and like based on Twitter's like what people are saying, people in the comments on TikTok, like only Atlanta for some reason has these rules. Like nowhere else has these crazy rules. It's like they don't take it like call in orders. If you want to go, you're not allowed to like you have to like you can't wait inside, you have to wait outside, you have to wait in your car in order to be called. Or like I think he said like one of the places he sat down with his family and the waiter was like you only have one chance to order, you're not allowed to if you can't like add in anything else or change anything, so you better know what you want from that one thing. And I forget like all these other things, but the rules just in and of itself are insane. Like you know how there's like memes or something about like the parking signs in LA and how like all the parking signs are contradicting each other. Like you need a dictionary to figure out if you can park there or not. Yeah, that's like the Atlanta restaurant rules.
Did you say? Oh, sorry. The one it was like, oh, you can't have more than a group of 4.
Oh yeah.
Or if you have more than this, then like an automatic like tip is gonna be included in your bill.
That's insane. But he went to this one place, the most one that's getting a lot of chatter was like the Milk and Honey review. And honestly, I forgot what happened in the video. Did he end up not eating their food?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember. I don't think he did, because is that the same place that like wasn't gonna serve someone else and then they saw him and they said, okay, yeah, you can come in?
I think that was a different place.
I don't remember.
But I think he was going to eat there, but the rules they had were just too crazy that he ended up not eating there, and so he made a video about it to review like their customer service and stuff. And that got a lot of traction, and so the Real Milk and Honey owners like made a video trying to be like, who's Keith Lee and things like that, and they just dug themselves a grave with that video. But then he reviewed like more restaurants, and some of them like had the crazy rules like that where like he wasn't able to get the food because he doesn't want any special treatment. Like that one of the places, people in like their cars waiting, like took videos of him like talking to the owners. Yeah. Like he doesn't want special treatment. Like you need to seat the people who were here before me if you want me to eat here and stuff like that. So he like tried some places, didn't try any, but it's just like a big thing on TikTok and Twitter, and how like Keith Lee is turning Atlanta upside down, or Atlanta restaurant like things upside down right now.
But then also that like, how do you not prioritize any of your customers? Like just because you don't want to cook anymore, or like your restaurant doesn't want to make food for people anymore because whatever. And it's like you're turning people away, but then you see someone who's known and then want to give them like, like you'll do that for them. Like, what? I'm like, those people are just there for a short time. These people and other people are there who actually live there. It's like you don't want to serve them, but you'll serve a special guest. Yeah. Like when they're the ones that's going to keep coming back and putting money in your pocket. Yeah, like the whole thing is like like it's just so crazy. But then I see like a lot of people, they're like, oh, that's just Atlanta. Because I remember like when he went to Chicago and he like, it was like who had the better like chicken or something. I think it was chicken. I don't know. And then he went to these 3 places that's like known in whatever the city is. And he like ranked them from, the best to the worst. And he did his ranking in Chicago. Like, obviously, he left a big old debate. And I remember on Twitter, like, people's like, Keith Lee saying this chicken better than this one. Like, I remember, like, some tweets about it. And then some people obviously agreeing with him and stuff. But, like, it didn't set the whole city on fire. Why is Atlanta being so sensitive about it? And it's just like, I seen stuff about that. And I just think it's crazy. Like, bro, what you mean? Why are they getting so mad? It's hilarious.
I don't know how those places have customers. Because if I was, like, a customer and I saw, like, all the rules you have to go through, I'd be like, I'm just going to go to McDonald's or some other place. Some chain restaurant where you don't have to do all this stuff. But it's supposed to be, because it's just, like, community. So I've never been in Atlanta, but, like, the stuff that I hear, it's definitely for, like, Black-owned support there. But it's funny because somebody recorded a video outside of, like, the Milk and Honey. Milk, is that what it was? Recorded outside of that, and, like, they had, like, no customers, no nothing. And they're like, well, you guys are going to know who Keith Lee is now. And it's just like, yeah, you set yourself up. That's that's a dumb way to run business. But this might all be forgotten about in like a couple months. Probably. Yeah. There was this one tweet that I saw. Like, go figure. I'm always getting my information from Twitter. Or seeing stuff from Twitter. But there was this one tweet. I don't know if it's true or not. But, like, Taylor's tour is, like, going past like December 2024. Like, and honestly, I don't think tours in general should be more than a year long. Like, I really don't. Like, a year and a half is kind of pushing it. And I saw like someone put like all the dates together, and then it was like going into like 2025. I don't know how many new dates she has, but like, that's such a long time. And it's like, because she started touring in March? I'm like, and not because it's like Taylor, but this is just anyone. Like, when I found out Harry Styles was on tour still, I mean, and it just finally ended after, I swear, like, I've seen his tour. And then I went to go like look at his concert dates, like whatever Wikipedia had. He spent a whole month at like Madison Square Garden, and it spent like a whole month at the Forum. Like, if you put all the dates together, and it's like nothing needs to be that long. I really don't. And then like it was like the highest grossing like tours or whatever. And who was it? Like Elton John or U2 had like, or Coldplay had like a 5-year freaking tour. I don't like, I understand like that's a way they make money, but just health wise, I don't think, and like how rigorous like tours are, and like prepping for them, doing each show, the training, just like, oh, there's just so much, especially like, and then the singers, like, now they're using their vocal cords. It's like singing the same songs for a year plus. That's absolutely like crazy to me. And it's like, I feel like, yeah, tour more. I mean, they have to make like more albums, but going kind of like back to back. I know there's sometimes breaks in between, but yeah, I just looked at that and I'm like, okay, that's like a 2-year tour. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, couldn't be me, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how do you feel about concerts, like being long, like tours being long, not concerts? I don't really care about how long. The only thing that I think specifically with Harry Styles, just end the tour and make another one, because he came out with like 2 different albums during the same tour, or he called, what did he like? Both his tours were called Love on Tour.
I guess.
I don't know, but he like had, what was his second album called? Fine Line. He toured Fine Line, Love on Tour, and then he toured Harry's House with Love on Tour, all in the same thing. And Love on Tour, like, I don't care if you end it one day, then the next day just call it Harry's House Tour or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why are you dragging the Love on Tour thing? Yeah. But that's the only thing that was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like health-wise, because I think I said this before, but when you saw like pictures of Beyonce at the start of the Renaissance tour, and then the end of it, and then same with Taylor, like look at her in the beginning of the tour up until the very last date of the US tour. Do you see the weight loss difference?
I don't. Oh, well, I've never really compared the pictures, but
I only saw because somebody put like the first picture with this last picture. So that's how I got it. But, and it's not like, it's a bad thing that she lost weight, but it's like, or both of them, but it's like, that's how it just shows you how like hard these tours are on their like physical, like health and stuff. And it's like, like I said, it's not a bad thing, but it's just like, wow, like that's like such a short amount of time to lose that much weight. And it's just because they're training, they're performing, they're watching what they eat. They probably don't have that much time to eat. And it's just like, I don't know, crazy to me. It's a lot of cardio that they do too. So, but I was just looking, I'm like, there's just no way. Because I swear, like concerts used to not go more than like 10 months.
Well, because I feel like the schedule for tours have changed to where I feel like artists, like, I don't know, back then, like, the day, like, our childhood artists during then, they, I think, were just given a schedule to do, to where they're, like, doing, like, 4 shows a week, whereas now I feel like they're able to control the amount of shows they do a week, so, like, Taylor specifically, she only did 1 city a week.
Oh, really?
And so that's for the U.S. at least. And so that was from like March to August. She did the U.S. And then now she's taking like months in between. I think that's why it's going so long. Because months in between to where she's going to tour. Like she did Mexico City like weeks after she ended the U.S. And then it's been like 2 months. And now she's about to go to Tokyo or something to do the Asia set. And then she's going to take a few months off. And then I think she's going to like Europe, and then a few months off, and then she's coming back to the U.S. and then doing Canada.
Yeah. Oh.
So I feel like because she's able to like spread it out, I think that's why tours take so long now.
Yeah. But for the celebrities who don't take that many breaks in between, because I think that's why I wanted Beyonce's tour to be longer, obviously. But I think they like cut out a lot of dates just because like it's so much work, and so that's why like they're keeping short. So bring back short tours. Like I understand like a lot of people want to see the artists and stuff, but like I feel like they should cap shows to only be like 3 days or less. Like I know some people do it for a lot, like have a lot of shows, but it's like, man, I mean, I'm obviously they don't care because they're doing it. I mean, hopefully it's by hopefully it's, by their choice. But yeah, anyways, that was just crazy to me because like there's no way. And I'm like, especially if she's going to add more dates, man, it's going to be like 7 years until she's done with that tour.
I'm kind of hoping she adds.
Oh my goodness.
More LA dates, or at least
please
West Coast dates, because she added like randomly added like New Orleans and Indianapolis, and I'm just crossing my fingers that she has to show some love for LA again, or at least California. I'm willing to go to like San Francisco to see it again.
Isn't the LA shows, isn't that the only ones that did not get like a post? Didn't she like not even post about the LA dates? Because somebody said like, oh, she never made, because she made a post about like certain like cities, but like LA didn't get anything. But then they're like, oh, probably because it was used in the film. So that's probably why. I don't know. But yeah, it was just, I saw that and that was just crazy because I'm like, that's so long. I mean, everybody else is probably happy because, like, you know, they have a job for the next 2 years. But it's like, yeah. Sorry. And then I know we already talked about the 1989, but I don't listen to, like, that many Taylor Swift songs. I don't really listen to Taylor's music. But I can know some of the songs, like the singles and popular ones. But Bad Blood is like my favorite one. Like, shut up. I remember there was one like just a solo version and then the one with Kendrick Lamar. Obviously I like the one with Kendrick Lamar. And like that music video, I thought it was so good. I was like, I love when they just put like random people, like just a collab of celebrities. And it like reminds me of like Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve, like those type of movies. Anyway, so I liked it. But I am so glad like because she has a one with Kendrick Lamar on her version, right? I can finally throw out the old one and listen to that one. Just so, you know, we're not streaming the old versions. Yeah. But I was like, oh my God. I mean, there's only certain songs like that I will always sing for Taylor songs is Bad Blood. I Knew You Were Trouble. Oh, I think that's actually No, I think I would listen to Blank Space.
Interesting. Those were definitely some choices.
Shut up. Those are just the ones that like, it's just because like for some reason like I'm just like, I like fun songs. Those are fun songs to me. Like I love a little fun. I did start listening to Wildest Dream.
Why? Just recently?
Which one's that one? That's it.
Wildest Dreams.
Maybe it's not that. Oh wait, yeah. Is it this like where she says like burning it down?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because of that specific line. From TikTok. So TikTok is the reason why I'm listening to it. So. But there's another song that I feel like I'm like, oh, it was Cruel Summer, but it was a sped up version. But yeah, so I will be listening to Bad Blood, Taylor's version, just because I really love that song. But out of that, sorry, because I'm like going through my account because I don't remember what my topics were. But there is a video. There's a video of Ethan Slater. That's the one that Ariana is like dating now or whatever. I'm sorry. There's a TMZ person or like whoever was recording, and you know how they ask the questions?
Yeah.
But there's a question. It was so out of pocket. And it was like, so she's like asking him like, oh, how's the divorce going or whatever, or like, something about Ariana. And then it was like, are you gonna abandon your son? Hold on. Sorry.
How's everything going? Do you plan on being in your son's life?
How's everything going? Do you plan on being in your son's life? Like, what kind of question? Anyways, so I gasped when I heard that question. I thought they were gonna ask about Ariana or whatever. And so I was just like, whatever. And the fact that's like the second or the third question that she asked. Like, and he looked at her like, just because, like, what an out of pocket question. Why are you asking me if I'm gonna be in my son's life? That's my son. Anyways, I thought it was super hilarious because, like, he really do look like her brother.
He just looks like a. She definitely has a type.
What? What type of ugly?
Exactly.
So I said that guy, but yeah. So, I know I wanted
I don't know what she's thinking.
But there's when I was like thinking about that, I'm like, even if they were both like divorced, going through a divorce or whatever, but it's like, you wanna, and like, I'm sorry, but his wife just gave birth, like at the end of 2022, and then you divorce me after I just pushed out your baby. I'll be real mad. The baby doesn't even know how to walk or talk right now, and you already moved on. I would be sick. I would, man. Anyways, but I walked into my room. I mean, not my room, my sister's room, and she was watching the SpongeBob musical. So I saw him on.
She's watching the SpongeBob musical.
Yeah, but I was like, "Why are you watching this?" And she was like, "Just wanted to see like what it was about, like because I think it was like on Nickelodeon or something." But and then I ended up seeing that. Anyways, funny time. But yeah, that's just crazy business. And then I want to talk about, like, obviously there's the stuff about Selena Gomez. And I'm not like gonna get into one. I just want to get into like one comment that like she put after like saying like people innocent lives should be, I don't know what she said. Honestly, I like didn't care because she made like a statement of what she said about Black Lives Matter. That's right. It's like, you're ridiculous. But in the next picture she put it of her sister, she's like having a sister something, whatever she said.
After she said she was gonna take a break?
No, this is before.
Oh.
So this is when she made that post. She's like, a post isn't gonna change anything. Like, And then she was like, but having a sister, like, just kind of like, I don't know, whatever the comment, but it just like makes you like feel for other children who are losing their lives or something like that. I don't know, because her sister is whatever. But she is so out of pocket. Like, obviously I'm a Selena Gomez fan. I've always been a Selena Gomez fan. But there's just one thing about her that like always rubs me the wrong way. And it's her only ever acknowledging her sister on her mom's side. That's what always...
that's what you're talking about? Yeah. That's what rubs you the wrong way.
No, because listen, she has a sister on her dad and her mom's side, right? And they're both the same age. So they're born around the same time, whatever. And the thing is, it's like, she like does not acknowledge that sister over there at all. But she does see her, I guess. Like, and then I was like, because it's just so sad, because imagine you're the sister and it's like, oh, you're seeing your sister only praise this one, post this one, take her everywhere she wants to go, and you can't even get a wave. That would make me so sad. They're like 9 years old. I don't know. But that would literally make me so sad as a 9-year-old if I saw my sister doing that to her other sister, but like not putting, like, do you get it? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's where I always just like kind of rubs me the wrong way. Just because it's like, do you know that you have another sister over there? But like, I know they was like, oh, probably because she doesn't want to be in the limelight. Like, the other sister, the girl's in theater. She'll be all right with the limelight. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what she wants to do when she gets older. But she goes and like it was when she took her sister to Taylor Swift's concert. So remember they had they were in like the VIP box, okay? And then it was like, oh, she took her other sister there, but they were like in row, they're in section 103. Or like, they don't have, it wasn't the whole thing that she gave to her younger sister. I mean, her other sister. And that's why I'm always like, and especially if you're going to be like, oh, well, having a sister, whatever. Like, no, you don't just have one sister, you have two sisters. Shouldn't you say having sisters like makes you like fear for other children and stuff just because it's like they're children and, you know, they're supposed to be living children lives. Mm-hmm. And it's like, but she only talks about one. I mean, I guess we don't know like what the whole situation is between them, but you do see stuff that like she does talk to that side, like her dad's side and stuff like that, like not as much clearly as her sister on her mom's side. But anyways, so that's it. Like, it's just wild to me because having a sister, I will have some words that my 9-year-old self will be saying some things to her. I'm like, what do you mean? But so anyway, sorry, that just shocked me because she really acts like she doesn't have another sister. She just like disregards that girl. So sad. I would be crying if I was that sister. Crazy.
What was I gonna say? Oh, now that we're on the topic of Selena, she is, and I will say Taylor also does this, which irritates me too. Mm-hmm. But Selena has been doing this a lot recently, where she is like, she's very, she loves to victimize herself. Mm-hmm. And so when the whole thing of like her and Hailey were kind of like doing their little feud or whatever, mm-hmm. And like the fans, whatever, I could care less for Hailey Bieber, but when it comes to them, I'm always gonna ride for Hailey Bieber because Selena is like, she does the one post where she was like, random post, didn't even tag her, about Bella Hadid or something like that, or she said something like, I'm never gonna be as pretty as Bella Hadid. Okay, who asked? Who compared you? Nowhere. And then so everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty and whatever. And then when it comes to the whole Hailey and Selena thing, mm-hmm. She, of course, didn't say, like, she's like, spread peace, spread kindness, share, like, with telling her fans whatever, mm-hmm. how she's all about that. But then she lets the fire, like, fuel against, like, whoever her, I guess, fans are hating on, which is Hailey Bieber at this time. Mm-hmm. And it's to where, like, they had to come out with that statement to be like, guys, stop hating on Selena, stop hating on Hailey, whatever. And that came out. And then she did that, but then she posted that video kind of like alluding to that one eyebrow video mm-hmm. that they did. And she did that video like after releasing that statement, which basically just fueled the fire like again, which was so irritating. And then that stupid post, and then that stupid Instagram story she just recently did, making it about herself. She constantly does this, and I don't know how people are not recognizing this, that she does this all the time. And that's why her and Taylor are friends. This is one thing I can't stand about Taylor. She does the exact same thing. But oh my god, like, I read that and I couldn't roll my eyes harder. But I'm glad people are starting to see this. Yeah, she does play victim a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, but during the Hailey and whatever, just because there is just so much history that Hailey has, even there's just a lot that Hailey, I felt like, has done even back when Selena was with Justin, where it was like her following like Selena hate accounts and like liking tweets that was like, oh, like retweet if you think Selena's hot, fave if not. And like she was like favoriting almost every tweet. Well, not every tweet, but like she was favoriting one. She favorited one. But like it was just this weird thing that she has with Selena because she wanted Justin. I don't really know.
But like, I mean, obviously, I was like, because to me, I mean, I don't know, obviously don't know Hailey Bieber personally, but she does give me mean girl vibes. Like, there's just something about her that is just like, even if she wasn't dealing with these celebrities, like, I just know, like, even with regular people, she'll be mean. And but I'm never gonna side with somebody who has made racist comments in the past and who has like said very things. And it's like obviously, like, when she has comments about like black people, obviously because I'm black, I, you know, is like more connected to that. And it's just like, I don't even think she ever apologized. I don't even know if she ever apologized. But it's like, when you say like nasty stuff like that and then act like, oh, you're for the people in the end, like, no, I would never side with you. Like, same thing with Camila Cabello, same things with like certain people. I don't care. Like, no, I would never side with you on anything. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, obviously Hailey did her little comments, but I'm talking in terms of just Hailey and Selena. And I know like Hailey like those weird posts or like commented on those things, but at least she doesn't try to disguise herself around like, I'm only about love, and then also have like portray herself as like, you know, a nice girl. At least she like puts all her bad energy up to the front and doesn't try to like hide behind it. Whereas Selena like says like she's so over the drama. She's like, I don't know. She tried again victimizing herself, but really she's just weird. But then also again, she has an entire Rare Impact fund. But came out with that statement. I mean, it's just very idiotic of her to do that.
I feel like I do think Hailey hides, not like how Selena does it, obviously, but I feel like she does hide it behind like, oh, I'm just a Christian girl like type persona. So instead of her being like, oh, we're about like love and whatever, she hides it behind her Christian stuff. Like, oh, I can never like do anything like that because I am a child of God type thing. But it's like, girl. But yeah. So go ahead.
I think that's it. I'm just, yeah.
Yeah, but crazy things about Selena on the timeline. And it's just like,
let's see how long this social media break lasts.
No, it's already over. She
posted?
She liked a picture from SZA. But I don't know. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, obviously it is kind of annoying. I would be annoyed if it was another celebrity. So that's why I'm like, you're kind of annoying. But just because like she did make that thing about herself. Like, well, but I know a lot of people was making it about themselves, and not gonna lie. They were, and it's like, okay, but you're sitting comfortably while people are getting attacked and dying. Like what? You just attended a concert, you just went to a party, you just did all this. Like, what is you talking about? Like, literally people are dying and getting attacked and bombed and paying for like what? And it's like, and then you have these people, it's like, we're fearing for us. Like, don't make it about yourself. You're literally in America. Calm down. You're in a mansion in Beverly Hills. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, I also think the thing, like, if you don't want to do anything, like put anything out, okay, then don't. Like, that's your choice. But you had to take the time to write a statement and do all that and then post it, which would have taken longer than to copy and paste a link to the story.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm also, no offense, I know you said like if you don't want to say nothing, you don't have to. But it's like, this stuff is too serious for people to be silent. And it's just, come on, especially like the influence that celebrities have, especially American celebrities. And it's like people are just staying silent because they don't want to lose like positions, and they don't want to lose fans, and they don't whatever. But it's like, okay, speak up now. Like, you need to talk now. So I know, like I've been looking at Sabrina. I'm like, you can say something. I don't care if you're afraid that you're gonna lose something. And I mean, but I guess it depends on what type of side you are, because there's a side where it's like, okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for episode 12. As usual, you can listen to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Music. Previously on the internet, you could follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Previously on the internet, yeah, I think so.
If you just search it will be there.
You can watch the podcast on YouTube. Previously on the internet pod. And then you can follow us on Twitter, POTI Pod.
Podcast, maybe?
Yeah. Something like that. I think that's it. Anything else?
No. Thanks for tuning in, and sorry for our breaks.
Yes.
We're going to try to get better.
Yeah. But yeah, goodbye.
Bye.